All right, guys, welcome to another edition of One Beer Leads to Another here in unseasonably cold Texas. We are at the Brewsome Awesome Beer Brewers, taking the introductory video from inside the car. I'm especially excited about it. It says craft pizza. I'll be the judge of that, but anyways, it's about 43 degrees and a wind chill of 34. So let's go inside and see what they have on tap. Okay, guys, I think that we have stumbled upon a little gem here in McAllen, Texas. I am very excited about the beers that we're going to be tasting here today. And they also have an excellent food menu, including some craft pizza that we're going to try a little bit later. But so first up here on my flight of 4 is the Tangerine Goza. So let's see. Yeah, I get a little bit of the hint of the fruit in the nose. You can see by my look on my face, that is very sour, like a Goza is supposed to be. I really get the tangerine. You saw I got the pucker factor there. But like I like to say, I don't penalize people because of my taste buds. It is what it is. It is what they advertise. It is a Tangerine Goza, and I'm going to go ahead and give it 3.5 Champleys. Okay, guys, we have a guest taster on the podcast today. Tell everybody what your name is.
Hi, I'm Dawn.
Okay, that's Dawn, and she had told me that after I had tasted the Goza, that she loves sours, and in fact, you can see that she has an entire flight of sours. Now, Dawn, we're not going to have you taste the entire flight of sours, so you're going to have to pick one. You know, I'm the host of the show. I'm the star.
Course,
so you get one. You know what? I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2 to taste.
Okay.
So pick one and tell the audience what it is.
All right, well, I'm going to go backwards then because you just tried the Tangerine Goza.
Yes.
Which is the end of my flight.
Okay.
So we're going to see how puckery it actually is for
Okay.
someone who likes sour beers.
Okay. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
It's not as sour as you made the face.
Okay. Now, so you understand our scoring system is not stars, it's Champleys.
Yes.
So 1 to 5, how many Champleys would you give that?
I would say that's probably 4 Champleys.
Oh, half a point more than the host.
It's very bright and perfectly sour. You can just get a little hint of the tangerine, but it's a really, really nice.
Yeah, I got that sense too, that it was just a hint. So, okay, so let's get you to taste one more, as long as we have you on camera.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's do the Brewsome. It's got a nice little tajin rim on it, which is a very Mexican South Texas.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it's tangy and salty, so it's very pretty orange color. Oh, it's very fruity. A little bit sweet, but still on the sour side. That's really delicious. You can taste a little bit of hibiscus, maybe some peach.
Okay, now we have had some amateur tasters on here before, and they've gone, Monica Martin comes to mind, and she gave something a 5 Champley right away. I have to warn you.
I'm not going to go 5 because, I'm a newbie. But I would say that's a 4.5 Champley in my opinion. Understanding that I don't like actual beer.
Okay. Well, there we go. Dawn, guest taster today on One Beer Leads to Another. Okay, guys. Next up here is the A Bison, and you know that I love the German beers. So I saw this on the menu and I wanted to try it. I tried this. I was down to this and the cream ale, and apologies to Scott Simonson, lover of Genesee cream ale. But I decided to go with the half a Bison. It's got a nice little nose to it.
And there's this card called Monopoly, and it basically you can play a resource and you take all of that copy of the resource that everybody has.
It's got
But it was like first,
it's got an aftertaste to it that I'm trying to put my finger on what it is. I guess it's malty. I would say that's a malty aftertaste to it. Let me take one more taste.
Yeah, probably. I've been watching videos.
It's very smooth, very easy to drink. I gotta break out of the rut of 3.5 Champleys that we ran into at Padre Island Brewing Company today. And this is a good half a Bison. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 Champleys. Okay guys, so Matt, the manager here at Brewsome, came over. He saw me filming the videos, and he brought me 2 other samples to go with mine. This is the cream ale beer mosa, which he gave some fancy term for it, but he heard me mention Scott Simonson's name, and so of course Scott Simonson, being known the world over as one of the great beer drinkers, his ears immediately picked up and he goes, let me give you 2 more beers to taste. So kudos to Matt for this, but this is the cream ale. Let's go ahead and give this a taste. Yep. It's like somebody poured a margarita into a Genesee cream ale, which is not a bad thing. So far in the lineup, this is my favorite beer. I don't want to be overly exuberant with it, but I am going to give it a solid 4.25 Champleys. Okay guys, the other bonus sampler we got from Manager Matt was the green apple beer mosa. Again, they're green apple sour with a little extra in it. So
now she has life, and whenever one of your teachers she gets
that is also very good. I get the sour of the green apple. I get the mosa part of it. I don't like it as much as I did the cream ale, but this is a solid 4 Champleys. Okay guys, next up, it's going to be kind of odd switching gears here. In fact, I should take a drink of water from those 2 beer mosas that I had. You know, I'm going to make a super rare, one beer leads to another correction. Oh, here's our pizza from our waitress. Go ahead and you can slide it in there. This is real-time filming. Okay, there we go. Outstanding.
Any other?
We're good for right now. So, this is the double IPA. I got this in honor of Izzy Swar in California, who's a big double IPA guy, and Stephen Keeble, who I mentioned is going to be on the podcast this weekend. So, it is again, it's just the double IPA. Let's go ahead and, it's got a little bit of a nose to it, not overwhelming, maybe a little fruity. But after having, you know, a handful of these sours, it's like, So, let me try this. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, that after all of those sours and those lighter beers, that the double IPA was going to hit me. But it's really a solid double IPA. It's not overly hoppy. It doesn't leave me with that kind of nasty double IPA aftertaste to it. I like that. That's a really good beer. I'm sort of consistent today, but much more so here at Brewsome, a higher score. I'm going to go ahead and give this 4 Champleys. All right, guys. I had told you that I suspected that we stumbled upon a little gem here in McAllen, Texas, and I was not wrong. Proving that I was not wrong was this pizza. Now, my son George is going to go ahead and he's going to go and throw his phone at the wall when he hears this, because I'm a pizza traditionalist. I'm from New York. I think pizza should be thin crust. I only approve of toppings that were available in 1968. None of this exotic crap that they're putting on pizza nowadays. But I saw this on the menu. And so this is a pizza. It's got chicken, it's got prosciutto, it's got a chipotle mayo on the crust, and the crust is thicker and more of a focaccia. And if you can look in there, there's rosemary in there, and it is absolutely delicious. It's a really, really good pizza. Is it as good as L&B in Brooklyn? No. Is it as good as Joe's Pizza in the West Village? No. But this, I'm really impressed with this. This is a really good pizza. You can let me take a bite. If I were Rick Drain running the sandwich shop in Hammondsport, New York, I would copy this pizza and start selling it. It's chicken, it's thick, thick cuts of prosciutto. The sauce is just right, the cheese is just right. The chipotle mayo on the edge of the crust is perfect. I'm giving the pizza 6 Champleys, not 5. I'm giving this pizza 6 Champleys. Okay, guys, the last beer up here is the chocolate stout. I expect this to be nothing but magnificent. And of course, it's right in the wheelhouse with our founder and mentor, Donald Arthur Champley of Antioch, Illinois. Wow, it's really hard to taste the beer. After this pizza, I'm telling you, it turned out to be really, really good. I would say this is the best pizza I've ever had in Texas. And that goes for Barry's in Houston, which I really liked, which was a Detroit-style pizza. But so we're going to try the chocolate stout now. It's a chocolate coffee stout. It's got a nice little nose to it. I get the chocolate, I get the coffee. Yeah, that is really good. It doesn't disappoint. It's a nice blend of all the flavors. It's smooth. I'm going to go ahead and give this 4.5 Champleys. All right, guys, just finishing up here at Brewsome in McAllen, Texas. I got to tell you, double thumbs up. Great food. I saw some other great things they had on the menu, some different mac and cheeses that they had, different appetizers, stuff like this. But the beer and the food absolutely knocked it out of the park. I mean, this is exactly what we're looking for on One Beer Leads to Another. Great, interesting, well-done beers and delicious food. And this place has it in spades. So if you're anywhere near the Mexican border, if you're anywhere here down in the Rio Grande Valley, go out of your way to come to Brewsome in McAllen, Texas. 2 thumbs up. And remember, if you like the videos, hit the like button. If you really like the videos, hit the subscribe button. And we will see you down the road, literally and figuratively, on another episode of One Beer Leads to Another.